The moment is finally here. After all this time of chasing that glory once again, it's just moments away. Edge goes to the turnbuckle. He's got that iconic look in his eyes. The spear. And one more WWE Championship run is on the way. Hold on. Stop it right there. We can't get up to this part of the video already. We gotta figure out what we're doing here. Let's take a few steps back, alright? Back to the beginning. There we go. Perfect. And play. It's the Royal Rumble, and the field is running down. Lucky number 27 is up next. Who could it be?
You think you know me?
It's none other than the rated R superstar. Edge has returned for the first time in months. He takes to the field, and he starts taking care of business right away, even getting his revenge on Judgment Day's Finn Balor. Before we know it, we're down to 3. Edge, Bobby Lashley, and Cody Rhodes. Edge is taken to the apron by Lashley and fights him off, but it's Finn Balor who comes back, eliminating Edge himself. Finn runs for it as Edge realizes he may be back, but his war from before he left is far from over. The next night on Raw, Edge is in the ring and talking about his return, the enjoyment he got from soaking up the energy once again. He gave the world his best, but it was Judgment Day, his own creation, that screwed him once again. He remembers what happens before he went on the shelf, the assault on him, and the disgusting attack on his wife. There's no time for forgiveness anymore. It's war, and it's a war Edge will win, by his own means. And Edge doesn't waste time in starting this war either. During a tag team match between the Judgment Day and the Street Profits later that night, Dominic Mysterio is jumped to ringside by Edge with none other than the spear. Edge hightails it before the other members notice, and it allows for the Street Profits to roll up Balor for the win. The group is furious, and Priest is sent to chase down Edge, but it's to no avail. Edge continues to toy with the Judgment Day, taking them out every week, except one. But once Rhea Ripley gets her nose involved, someone else has a target for them. Beth Phoenix attacks Ripley, and the match is seemingly set from there. An Elimination Chamber, Edge and Beth go on to defeat Priest and Ripley in a mixed tag match. Edge is proud of him and his wife's work, but there's still one more left, and that prize is taken to the grandest stage. At WrestleMania, Edge finally closes the chapter on the Judgment Day once and for all, defeating Finn Balor in a brutal last man standing match. Edge is finally a free man, but with that comes another issue for Edge. What's next? After taking a few weeks off, Edge returns once more after WrestleMania Backlash and says, "I've had the greatest career a man could have. I headlined WrestleMania, I won everything I can win, I've done it all. I retired at the top, and came back still as good as I was back then. But I never made it count. I came back, and I spent so long trying to focus on my legacy, my image, my iconography. I forgot the one goal that everyone in the WWE wants. The WWE Championship." Edge makes the call out. He wants one more shot at the title, and he makes sure he earns it. Edge goes on a tear through the Raw division, beating all the names he can get his hands on. He works his way through everyone until it's undisputed. There's only one contender left. And that's exactly what the WWE Champion thinks too. Enter WWE Champion Cody Rhodes. 24 hours removed from defending his WWE Championship and Money in the Bank, Rhodes says he knows there's a big show on the way. Some call it the biggest show of the year. Some call it SummerSlam. Cody, he calls it his proving point. That he belongs as WWE Champion and deserves to have his name up there with some of the very best, including his father. There's only one opponent that's worthy of that time, though, on that stage. And Cody sees them clearly. Edge. Edge and Cody share a mutual respect but a fierce look in their eyes. They both know it. This may be the only chance they get to be WWE Champion. For Cody, the first and last. For Edge, he knows this is his last run, and he'll do everything to make sure it's him going home with the gold. After that low blow, the gloves are off at SummerSlam. two put on an absolute match of the year candidate, giving each other everything they have, every step of the way. The crowd is electric for it all. Move for move, they match each other, always with a counter up their sleeves or another big move to take their opponent down. They fight until one man falls, and it takes us back to where we were at the start. The moment is finally here. After all this time of chasing that glory once again, it's just moments away. Edge goes to the turnbuckle. He's got that iconic look in his eyes. The spear, and one more WWE Championship run is on the way. But Rhodes evades. He nails Edge with a disaster kick on the recovery, and with back-to-back crossroads, he retains the WWE Championship. Edge is devastated. He gave Cody everything he had, and it wasn't enough. Is this it? Had he given it all just to fall short at the final hurdle? As the chants begin to ring out, Edge believed it in his mind too, for just a brief moment. Thank you, Edge. But someone has decided it's time for you to stay.
What have you done? What have you done? Little pig. What have you done? Hey, you want to see something really scary?
Uncle Howdy. The living force driving Bray Wyatt's twisted vision appears and assaults Edge. The Rated R superstar is left laying as we close out SummerSlam, and the world is left stunned. They thought it was Edge's swan song that night, but there's only been another chapter opened.
What have you done?
Edge wants answers. Chasing down Bray and Uncle Howdy throughout SmackDown and Raw, he finally finds Bray, who says he has nothing to do with it. What Uncle Howdy wants, he gets. Bray is stuck in the same vicious cycle as Edge. Perhaps, if they share the same goals, they can meet the same outcome. Free themselves of Uncle Howdy and have the peace they need. Edge, though, he doesn't believe in any of Bray's twisted outlook, and he throws a shot at Bray, who is far from pleased. You've crossed the family now. I won't apologize for what happens next.
Little pig, little pig, little pig. What have you done?
Weeks pass with no sightings of the Rated R superstar. Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy take their turn speaking of the situation and the fall of the Hall of Famer at their own hands. You can see regret in Bray's eyes. He doesn't take any solace in what he did. He doesn't take any enjoyment in the fact that he was the one who took Edge out. Except, Edge isn't done for yet. Blame be damned. The fight is on this time, and there's no Uncle Howdy to save Bray from taking a vicious spear. Edge drops Bray and takes the time to speak, declaring that this ends one way or another. All my life, all my career, I have dedicated it to risking my body and my life to put away 6 sons of bitches like you and that Uncle Howdy. I thought I was done, but I guess I got one last ass kicking in it for you. Uncle Howdy, whoever the hell it is, I'm gonna take you down to hell. Hell in a Cell. Survivor Series, the final meeting of Edge's career, and with this vicious structure as well. Bray walks in with the Fireflies accompanying him. Edge walks in with the fire and the fury that he had developed throughout decades of his career. Locked in with Bray, they use every element of the Cell itself. Edge is busted open in the process as well. But this fight, it's everything to him. His legacy, and his final bow within the WWE. They break out of the Cell, and they head up to the top. Edge is fired up. He's got one last spear in him. But when it comes to Bray Wyatt, you never know what to expect. And just like that, it's over. The legacy will always live on, but for the last performance, it ends in defeat. There was nothing more that he could do, nothing more that could be said. Everything was laid out for the world to witness, from the first day he stepped into the squared circle until this very point. On this day, we see clearly. On this day, we say, thank you, Edge.